Okay, the next video is dealing with money is a free application for federal student aid. We just reviewed scholarship, which is merit-based. The FAFSA, which stands for the free application for federal student aid, is based on tax information, primarily assets and income. Um, so, so this is the same exact application that every senior and their family use across the country. This is the exact scholarship application that opens on October 1st of 2020, in which you put in your numbers, your tax information, and the government will figure out a federal formula and determine if you are eligible for any need. So just so you know, here's a link to go on and apply. Over the years, this application has improved. It has gotten simpler. It has gotten less cumbersome. Maybe parents, you remember applying for this when you're in school, is definitely much easier to do than in years past. It's a federal formula. So what will happen, you go to this link, you complete the application. Usually within 24 to 48 hours, you will receive a student aid report or a SAR. Within that document, it will show you a lot of different things confirming all your numbers, but what it will show you is your EFC, which is your expected family contribution. So that number that you see is the number that the government feels you and your family can afford for one academic year of college or college annually. Um, and you will probably disagree with that number, but nonetheless, that is the federal formula. What will happen then after that, once you receive the student aid report, which contains your estimated expected family contribution, that same document goes to the financial aid office of the colleges that your son or daughter applied to. So once you get it, within 24, 48 hours, that goes off to the financial aid office. The award letter that you receive from each college will come from the specific school. It will not come from the federal government. So after the government has calculated your EFC, they close the books and they are done. Their portion is done. Then they pass it off to the financial aid office at each respective college. And the college's financial aid office then deals with, you would deal with that college's financial aid office, and they are the ones that will grant you an award letter. So let's look at the different kinds of products that the government has. So FAFSA, based on need, there are three different kinds. There's grants, there's loans, and there's federal work study. A grant is gift money. It is money that does not need to be paid back. It's based on financial need. A federal grant, there's two of them. There's a Pell Grant, and then there's the Supplemental Educational Opportunity Grant. Living in Illinois, the state has a grant called the Monetary Award Program Grant, or the MAP grant. So this will run through the federal and it'll run through the state, and if students are eligible, both these products will be on your award letter from the college. Loans, basically just as a traditional loan is borrowed money by a student and or parent that must be repaid after graduation for the student loan, not for the parent loan. So under loans, there's federal loans. There's a Perkins loan, there's a Stafford subsidized, and there's a Stafford unsubsidized, and then there's a Parent Plus loan. So the Stafford unsubsidized and Parent Plus are non-need-based loans. So any student, regardless of finances, can be eligible for a Stafford unsubsidized loan or a Parent Plus loan, just so you know. And then finally, there's federal work study. And if you get that on your award letter, the college will say, hey, you can work in our food service or work in the admissions office or in the athletic office, part-time, very part-time, like 10, 15 hours a week. And that paycheck is tax-free money, so you don't have to pay taxes on it. And that usually goes back to paying down your tuition. and that's a federal program called the Work-Study Program. Some financial aid calculators. These are online estimators of what your family will pay for out of pocket for college. This is the FAFSA forecaster. This is a government financial aid calculator, and there's a few other ones here that you can feel free to hop on, put in some numbers, and get some general information back. One final thing I'd like to mention to you is that there's this product called the Net Price Calculator. This is mandated that every college website has a net price calculator on it, so families can use to get a better idea how much a specific college will cost. This is a little bit more robust than these calculators because it takes into account grades, financial aid, the potential for earning scholarships at that particular college. This site will link you to it, or you can go directly to the college's website and do a search for the net price calculator.